Spartans!
Hello Spartan fans, and welcome to the first edition of Inside the Lanes with Women's Basketball. I'm your host, Candace Martino, alongside here with women's basketball players Aisha, Rodney, and Nurmi. The Spartans are coming off of a one-point victory over in-conference rivals Nova Southeastern last Saturday, which moved them up from the number 9 ranking spot to number 5 in the country. This is the first time in school history in the women's basketball program that they ever had this high of a ranking. Aisha, being a senior, being a captain, 2 months into the season, your team has already made an impact regionally as well as nationally. I can't help but to ask you, how do you bear the weight and manage the responsibilities that come with a national ranking?
Well, I know I can speak for our whole team when we say this. It's like we treat every day as if we are 0-5. We work hard. We do everything that we were supposed to be doing that we did before the rankings, and like we never lose like our drive to play. Like we don't settle. So we come in, we work hard every single day, just like we have been doing. Nothing's changed.
I know that you transferred into the program last year from UMass, and Ellen is you as well from University of Portland. It took you some time to get accustomed to what Coach Jesse calls the Spartan Way. How do you get the other players, especially the new members, involved and adapted to the culture that the coaching staff here has implemented?
Well, I think it takes a lot from like future like veteran players and stuff like that to get like all the younger people who are new adapted to that system. But when everyone else is doing it, when you have like 7 veterans doing it and learning from them and asking them questions, like you have to be like active in your learning. You have to ask like the questions. Don't be afraid to ask, and then eventually after a while, after a couple weeks, like a couple months, like you'll start getting into it.
Ellen, this question's for you. It's no secret that you were a major ingredient to last year's success, which was another historical season. How do you get the new players? There's a lot of new faces and only 2 returning starters, you and Juliana. How do you get the new players to get adapted to the intents of a game plan, or what it really means to wear a Spartan jersey, to carrying that pride and that tradition on game day?
I mean, we try to lead by example by going hard in practice, you know, talking about what it takes, talking about what it means, and, you know, just trying to do our part, and therefore trying to make the rest of the team follow. You know, you're not a leader if no one's following you, so.
You are shooting 45% this year. You ended last year at 45% as well. How have you been, you know, sharpening your game and staying healthy? Because speaking of game plans, a lot of teams are going to now channel into you and try to lock you down on defense. How have you been keeping up with sharpening your game, like I mentioned, and maintaining the level play that the Spartan fans are used to seeing and we're used to seeing and you're used to playing at?
To be honest, I just try to play like the coaches want me to play. I try to not only be a scorer, I try to make the right read. You know, Juliana's playing great for us, Aisha's playing great for us. So, you know, if they're really focusing on me, I'm trying to find them. So just trying to do what's asked.
We know that basketball is a very long season. It starts beginning of the school year into the holiday. We just had Thanksgiving. You guys were in Washington. You celebrated Thanksgiving together. Christmas is coming. We're in the midst of finals. There's a lot of distractions going on. I'm going to open this up for both of you guys. How do you guys stay focused and keep the team staying focused? Practices, you know, you're in long stretch of no games and not taking any steps forward so you guys can keep your eyes on the ultimate prize here.
Well, Coach Jesse preaches separation. Like when we're out of basketball practice, we're focusing like on school and finals, especially since we have like this is finals week. But when we're in basketball practice, having our heads completely filled with basketball, everything else like vanquished out. So.
Back to basketball, okay? And we'll be short and sweet. But again, it's about effort and energy. We're not going to coach that out of you.
We brought in finals, and that's just into basketball practice. We wouldn't get anything done.
You guys have what seems to be a very long stretch of just straight practices, no games until Monday. You guys play the University of Sciences, followed up by 2 more games, and then we get into the heart of conference play. What do you guys want to get out of the next 3 games here before going into conference?
To be honest, I hope we're gonna get one of our best games yet in one of these 3 games. Just structure-wise, just system-wise, being able to, just move the ball and stuff like that. I think we've been playing good, but I don't think we've been playing our best basketball yet, and it'll be great to have that happen right before conference play.
Well, there you have it, Spartan fans. I'm Candace Martino with Inside the Lane.